Hey, socially buffering. How are you doing? Oh, socially buffering. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hello. How are you doing today? You good? Thank you. Hi, noob art person. Oh, what do you enjoy drawing? I wanted to learn characters. Okay, I gotcha. Like game characters, anime characters. What kind of characters we talking about? Game, anime, or try to make my own, but I got lots to learn. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I enjoy designing characters as well. I don't post them all that often, but yeah, I want to get into like concept art design and game design. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, keep at it. Just keep going, keep practicing. Me, no, I wish. I am much too slow for that. Yeah, for the most part, I just do like character portraits and just things like that. But I do one day want to create my own. That'd be really fun. I have some ideas, but just way too slow for it for at the time being. I gotta take a break or train my left hand. I cut a tendon, so me healing. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I've thankfully never gotten to a tendon level of injury, but I've had many knee and ankle injuries in the past, so yeah, oh jeez. Yeah, those hurt a lot, man. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, how'd you end up hurting yourself? Broken glass. Ah, okay, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, I'm so nervous about my hands these days. Because, if I get injured, then it's like, okay, now I can't do anything for a while. It's like, even when I, like, wash dishes and stuff, I'm always, like, careful to see if there's knives or anything in the water. That way I don't hurt myself or, grab a knife by the blade accidentally. 12-week recovery with physio, insane, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is a very long time. All goods, learning left to be fun. I don't think I could use my left hand for basically anything. I remember when they like I tried to learn how to write just like normally with my left hand, and it felt so uncomfortable. You know, kudos to the people who can use both hands to write and do everything, because man, that is difficult. Ah, jeez, yeah, that is definitely rough. By the way, you're really good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just keep trying to practice every day. But no, I do appreciate hearing that. Thank you. Tomorrow I get cast off to see how good everything is. Hopefully I start physio and back to learning. Okay. Well, good. Good luck. Hope you have a speedy recovery. Advice for new people trying to learn basics. Um, I think one thing, so just like practicing every day, just regardless of what you're drawing. Um, just find something interesting that you like, and then try and draw it. Just getting in like even like 30 minutes a day, just to keep your hands like fresh, and then just get comfortable with the tools and everything. Um, and then outside of that, I guess it depends. Like if you want to draw people, I think something really good to do is just like find reference photos for any for interesting things that you like. So let's say swimming, for example. If you like swimming, you can go look up reference photos of people swimming and just try and sketch that out, to see how it looks. You get used to like bodies and things like that. For coloring, I'm doing a coloring course myself right now, so I don't have great advice, but I think something for that would just be like, observe anything real, or even like anime or stuff like that. Um, so if you want to draw like, let's say a bunny suit, right? You can go look up photos of bunny suits to kind of see how the light bounces off the clothing, stuff like that, and see how much you can emulate that, and then just keep practicing like that until you kind of get comfortable with like, okay, now I know how to do the lighting for this and the coloring, um, for a bunny suit. I think a lot of it boils down to just like practicing and just doing stuff that you like. Um, my personal recommendation, uh, avoid stuff that you don't like, honestly, because it's just kind of it makes it not that fun, and then you don't want to continue. I'm colorblind, so we play random. Oh, okay. In that case, something that actually is really helpful for that. Give me a sec. Let me show you something. Where is it? So something I do, and this is something I learned, I don't know, maybe last or 2 years ago. One of the artists that I was learning from, so she was like, you need to make sure that you have good contrast when you're working on something. So like, regardless if it's in color or not, she was just like, as long as you have good contrast, then it can kind of stand out visually. It's like one of the things that I do, like while I'm drawing. So like, I have this layer here for checking the brightness. So like, this will show me everything in grayscale. So I'm like, okay, does it actually look like, there's light, there's darkness, are like each of the spots varied? So like you see all the dark kind of in the middle here, and there's like a bunch of light up here, at the top. And then I'm still shading in like the other two, but like for the most part, like you see like there's a lot more light like up here, and then her clothes as well, you know, regardless of the colors that you see, like you'll see that it's still varied. Um, and then that way you can really practice getting really, really good at shading, like regardless of using colors or not, and all of that. It's like I always try to focus on now making sure I have good contrast in the light and the dark. That way, if someone's looking at it in either grayscale or color, like they actually see, that there's contrast to it. First thing I liked about yours is actually how vivid it is. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was one of the things I'm really, really trying to practice and hone in on. Because I know like originally when like my older art and stuff was very, very flat looking. So now I like really, really focus hard on trying to make sure that it has a lot of contrast to it. And then this style of doing the shadows. So I learned this from NIKKE course on Colosso. So I can give you, hold on. Where is it? Let me use the other character because I already finished this one. So the way he tells us how to do shadows, or like how to learn shadows. Oh, this is locked. Let me do this. And then turn this off. Okay. So like the way he teaches how to do shadows, because it's about like making good shapes with the shadows. So what he does is, so you have all your base colors, like you do all this piece part first, right? And then he does live on YouTube. Yeah, he does. I try to catch his whenever I can, but I feel like he streams earlier in the morning. He has a course on Colosso. Give me actually here. Let me get you the link. that was the course of his that I just finished recently. It's all about like shape design, and like getting good at like, how do you design the shapes of what you're drawing so that it looks really, really like clean and crisp. But like just kind of give you a quick overview of like how he does like his shading. So like he'll do all his base colors, he'll have all this part done first, and then he'll create a gray layer of all of that. And then the nice trick that he does is, so he'll set the gray layer to multiply later on, but the way he adds in light is he just does a simple layer with white, just pure white to fill it in. And then that way he can design all the shapes of all the lights and shadows. And then regardless of whatever colors he has, it's always going to stay the same because he's just doing this in white and gray. Because then when you multiply white, it just disappears entirely. So then all you're left with is the shadows. Like if I turn the shadow layer back to multiply, is like all the white just kind of goes back to, it just disappears. So all you're left with is the shadows. And then after that, it's like, how do you? He basically does a thing to then like color in the shadows. So that part I'm still getting used to. It's a bit difficult for me, but then you just color in the shadows and you do it for each of the pieces. So then, depending on which pieces you want to shade, or not shade, but like which other pieces you want to have a specific color, then you have the split out here. So if you ever need to fix it, you can always just go back and to this layer specifically and just change the color of the section. This is a really, really neat trick because I used to struggle with shadows a lot as well. So in this piece, I learned a lot from that. Your art style be great anime. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to hone in on like how I want to do things. I'm doing another course about like, I guess like color stylization. So I'm still trying to learn like the different aspects of how you can kind of develop your own style. But it's a good course. It's from another creator, Cheyenne. Summer can see art. Yes. Let me do this. Wait, hold on. Wrong one. I wanted this one. There. Yeah. All my art is posted to my Pixiv and then like Twitter, Blue Sky, all of that. But just to see all the art just like in one easy place, you can go to my Pixiv there. I hope that was helpful. I'm still relatively new and just trying to learn and stuff. So, um, anything I can, any info that I've learned that I can pass on to other folks, more than happy to. Your pics have only got 2. Oh, I think you might need to. I think it doesn't show anything if you're not signed in. Actually, hold on. This is actually an easier place then to look. Did I make a link for this? Actually, here, let me do it this way. This will be easier. Yeah, I think for Pixiv, you have to sign in to see things. I don't know. I think it's the however they flag stuff sometimes. But you either go there to my Blue Sky or Let me grab the Twitter X link. Or there. And you can just like check out either in the media tab for either of those to see all the art and stuff and like all the work in progress that I've been posting. Yeah, it is. I've been posting there for I want to say 2 or 3 years at this point. Yeah, I only post the finals to Pixid, but like I post all the work in progress and like time lapses and that type of stuff on Blue Sky and Twitter. You're really, really good. Oh, thank you. You ever think about getting into animation? Yes. I'm trying to learn that a little bit on the side. I don't have as much time at the moment to do so, but yeah, I would love to make like 2D animations and then eventually try to get into learning 3D animation. But it is very tough. But yeah, I'm eventually gonna try and start learning that. I've got some courses that I can do for like the live 2D application and the spine application, because those are something that like if you're doing a lot of art and stuff, those are two really good ones to learn, and then just like regular animation and stuff, which is nice. But yeah, eventually I want to get into that. These speed videos, crazy good. Oh yes, I don't remember when I started doing time lapses, um, but I find they help because then whenever I forget how to do something or like how I did something for a piece before, I can always go back and watch those now, and then I can kind of get a good understanding of okay, this is what I did at that point. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, I didn't do the hand yet. You post them to TikTok. I don't at the moment. I started posting them to YouTube. But like shorts are kind of hard to work with on YouTube. You can't even like select thumbnails. It's like really weird. But I did start uploading them to YouTube, like both the like the 1 minute ones and then like the longer. Like I usually try to edit them for like 30 minutes or so. I posted those to my YouTube channel. And then once I guess once I figure out how to get the like making the shorts properly, then I can start posting those to TikTok as well. Oh, oops. Wait, why is it doing this? Oh, okay. Can I ask how long you've been art, dude? I started in 2021. Hold on, let me see what the first thing I made in my folder. I think it was 2021. Might have been 2022. Um, 2022, like mid late 2022. So it's been almost 4 years now. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I honestly I forget the word is, but it's mostly just because I try to keep practicing every day. So like last year, what I did was um, I did this challenge for myself, where it was to force myself to draw for about an hour every day for 30 days in a row. So like regardless if I was just like tired from work or whatever else, I just forced myself to sit here and draw for an hour. And then like I noticed that I got a lot more improvement after doing that because like you can you more or less just as long as you keep going, then you start to build up the skills really really quickly, and then that really helps. I'm moving in. Yeah, I think it's funny. I know one of the I know a lot of artists like usually their recommendations to everybody is oh just draw, and it's like that's true, but it's also like I mean one you need to enjoy whatever it is you're drawing, and then yeah then you just practice whatever as long as you're drawing every day or like as much as possible, then you'll get more and more comfortable with it over time. I find that's really 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 helpful. Yeah, it's like here I can show you. Hold on. Here, I'll show you something that I did, if I can find it. Where's my practice folder? Uh, is it this one? Is it this one? Oh my gosh, I have too many folders. Um, Actually, hold on. Let me see which one of these is actually safe for Twitch. No, no. I guess, yeah, this one's fine. Was this from 2025? Okay. So like what I would use, like I don't do this as much anymore because I'm focusing on like just making pieces or like art pieces now. But like something that I would do was that like so like I would just open a fold or like one of my files for something that I was trying to study or work on, and then I would just to the best of my ability just try and do it in a couple of minutes. Regardless if it's good or bad. I was like, this looks kind of decent versus like this, which looks pretty bad. um, but then like I would just practice something, trying to get used to it. And it's like I would not try like I don't try and focus on like mm, everything all at once because I found that really hard for me and it was kind of hard to focus. So like what I did for the last year or so was focus on doing line art and making better poses. And then from that, I was then able to like, okay, now once I'm like kind of in a comfortable place with like, okay, I'm getting decent at line art, I'm getting okay at poses. Um, then like, okay, now let me try and practice something else that I'm not very good at. And then that was like shading. So I did that for a lot earlier or for the last couple of months. And then the next thing I'm working on now is trying to get better at coloring so that, it doesn't look like flat or, not good. But yeah. So I would say, even though there's a lot to learn, because you're always going to be learning something anyways, I would just say pick like one or two things that you want to focus on, um, and then start with that. A favorite of mine, let's see. Where's my folder? Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Not these ones either. I think at the moment, one of the ones that I actually like the most was where's this one? Where's the clip file? Oh, there it is. It's like there was this one. This was the piece I did, the second last piece I did. And then the other one, where is it? Actually, the other one I can't show because that one's technically not safe for Twitch. But from at least from the recent ones, like this one was one of my favorites. And let me see. Let me go down to the line art. So like at the line art stage when I was looking at this, this is why I really like this one because like I was able to actually get really really decent with the line art and doing all the hair and stuff like that. I used a different trick to actually do the hair, where I did it like with a solid color first and then did outlines. So I think that really helped me get like a good flow going and everything. But yeah, I would say this Cinderella is my favorite so far. Whoops. Um, there is another one. I can't show that one because it's not safe for Twitch. But I did really good on the stomach rendering on it. Actually, hold on. I can. It would be. Let me see. Let me get the link. How far back was this? Oh, there we go. 2 months ago. Oops, wrong one. It'd be that one. So like for this one, like I like the line art was really good. It took me a while to fix the face as much as I could. But like this one was whereas like okay, I got a good pose going here. It wasn't like a really flat pose or anything like that. And then this was I think my third time using the shading method. And then on top of that, then like I did more for the stomach, just painting it directly on top, trying to make it look better. And like it came out really, really nicely for the stomach. So I'm really happy with like how the skin and all that stuff came out for this piece. Yeah, I would say that one's probably like my second favorite. I'm still trying to do skin painting like consistently like that. So yeah, I would say those two are my favorites so far. Oh, this one I like how this one is turning out because it looks like. Hold on, let me turn off the shadows. Like it looks like this so far. But then like I gotta put all the shadows and stuff in for the other two characters. Let's see. The light should go here. Let's see if we have light here. Oh wait. Hold on. Light's directly down. So we should this part. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I think. So it should be like this, and then probably deeper like this. I see it now. Had to make an account. Oh, is it blocked if you're not signed in? Oh, that's unfortunate. I did not know Blue Sky did that. Oh, Pixiv. Okay, okay. Yeah, because I think technically I had to flag that one as I think R18. But yeah, I think just overall, yeah, I would say just practice like the things you enjoy drawing, you know. So like that last set of pieces I did was like 5 bunny pieces in a row, and now I'm kind of tired of bunnies, so I don't want to do them again for a while. But yeah, you just practice what you enjoy, and then you just like slowly improve over time. I think that's the big thing. Is just you got to just keep going with it. Even if when I'm having a bad day, sometimes I'm like I don't want to draw, but I'll just get on and force myself to draw for like half an hour at least, just to stay warm. Let's see, we should do. Okay, let's assume the head's blocking this, so we'll do this instead. Yeah, let's just do this. I don't think so. I've posted everything. I mean, there's some like I usually post like sketches and stuff to Blue Sky and Twitter. But like all the finished pieces are on Pixiv. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. Some of the character designs and stuff that I did previously, I never actually finished posting those. because like I don't know, they were okay, but I never like finished them, so I never posted them. But yeah, no, for the most part, pretty much all of the finished art pieces are all in Pixiv. The only thing I think that they would block is if you're not 18, it would block some of the R18 stuff because like I specifically flagged them, so like, well, one, I don't get into trouble, um but yeah, I think if it's either yeah, you can, because you can turn off R18, so that way people don't see it if they don't want to. See, this should this. Yeah, there we go. Makes sense. Okay. And then let's see, collarbone. I think that should be more in. Oh, I gotta stand up and stretch. Okay, that makes the shoulder look really weird. Okay, I need to add more light here. What if it's too much? Let's see. Okay, that kind of looks okay for now. I'll have to come back to that. Then let me see. Should this all be in shadow? Or is it? No, it's all this. Okay. This is okay to stay in light. Oops. That's a hand. My faves, Agent Bunny and Cinderella, and the one you're making now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the Agent Bunny one, that one, oh man. I think I was working that one for, I want to say almost 40 hours. Yeah, I really liked how I did the line art on that one. And then I was like, I think for that one, for like the lighting, I was like practicing doing all the shadows in one color. It came pretty decently. So thank you for that. What's the most difficult for you? Oh, like piecewise? Let me see. I think the most difficult. So, I guess it was for this year, it would definitely be the Nayuta piece, like the last one I posted. Primarily because the angle on that one was really, really difficult, so I had to keep adjusting like the neck and the head until it made enough sense. Like that one was really difficult just because like I had a reference image for it that I was trying to work off of, but that one was really, really challenging because I couldn't get like the body positioning correct and like the angles and all that stuff. So I would say that one was very, very difficult. And then from last year, it would be the New Jersey and Alsace piece for Azur Lane. That was my first time doing like a 2 character piece. So like trying to what's the word? Like getting the perspective on that one was difficult. Also, I had to finish that in like I think a day and a half or 2 days because I was submitting it for their contest, the contest last year. So that was probably the most difficult. You're great with the lighting. Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm really, really trying to work hard and practice getting better at lighting. It's like all the contrast and stuff looks good. But yeah, Nekojiro's course is really good for that. Because like he teaches you how to design your shadows in a way that makes the lighting look better. Be right by coffee and foods. Yeah, no worries, man. See this part. This stays in shadow. Okay, so it's this piece. Okay. So the way we should design it is probably this way. Actually, hold on. No. Okay. So have it curved the same way, and then have it curved down. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Should this be like this though? Let's try this. Okay, so keep this whole part in the white. Oh, you know what? This would make more sense. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Let's do that. Oh, too much of a curve. Let's see. If it's straight down, this on an angle. Let me see. No, the angle, I think. Wait. Would it narrow or widen? Let's see. I think it will narrow. makes sense. Then was it gonna? No, I don't need to put any on there. Okay. How does that texture look? Okay. This doesn't need a lot of. That can stay how it is. That's a cast shadow. back. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Is the angle? I think the angle is off. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. These your own characters are based on something. They're from the game NIKKE, Goddess of Victory. It's a mobile game, well, and a PC game. So here, let me actually hold on. I think this is the command for it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can see all the characters at that link. Yeah, it's from a game I've been playing for what would it be now? Almost over 3.5 years. Yeah, these are the Arc Rangers from NIKKE. They're like a. I don't know if you're familiar with like Power Rangers or what's it called in Japan? Sentai Rangers or Sentai Heroes? I forget the term in Japan, but they're like Power Rangers essentially, like the game's version of them. Yeah, most of the characters I draw, like I do a bunch of fan art for NIKKE for the most part, and then I'll be doing some more fan or like my own OC work soon. So I got a couple. I've been working on some of the designs, like when I'm not streaming. So I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah, I am. Actually, I can show you. Well, the one on the screen, the elf girl on the screen, that's my main OC, Murasaki-chan. And then I'm working on. Hold on, let me. I don't remember if this one is. Let me see. Is this one? No, that one's. I'd have to fix the clip file before I open that. No. Wait, this one? No. 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 2025. Oh, I think that's the updated version. Okay. So I can show you the two others that I'm working on at the moment. Wait, how do I? Oh, do you do it this way? Oh, you do it this way. Okay, I'm done. But yeah. Pretty much all of the fan art I've posted has been of NIKKE. I don't remember the last time I did a non-NIKKE character. Had to be last year. Oh wait, no, I did one. Okay, Yamashiro Ren. I did that one earlier this year, which is from Chain Slave. But I've got this OC Elmia that I'm working on. This is the design from 2025 that I updated, but then I wanted to tweak it some more. I mean, it's more or less done, but like I gotta do a pose and like all that stuff for it. And then the other one I was working on yesterday to fix all the colors and everything. Is this showable? Let me see. It should be fine. And then this is the other one that I'm working on. This one, this is the old design from last year as well. I was just working on fixing the colors to see if I like the color scheme, and then I'm gonna redraw the clothes and everything. Yeah, I got some OC stuff that I'm gonna be doing soon. Yeah, both this one here, and then actually this is hard to see without a background. Hold on. Yeah, so this is one of them. And then this is the other one. I just gotta finish. Or I gotta update their designs, and I'll draw and stuff for them. And then like I'll have some more stuff going for those soon. Lore drop. I don't have much yet. I didn't write much lore for Elmia. So actually, hold on. You'll see a very old drawing of her on Pixiv. I don't know what year this was, 2023 or 2024. But yeah, if you see the thing where it says Elmia OC, that was the first version of her I drew, like, I don't know, however long, 2 years ago or whatever. And then, like, I started actually redesigning her. And then, yeah, and this is how it's currently looking. And then I got to tweak it some more for what I actually want. And then this one, I mean, at the moment, it's just another goddess, but I have to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with this one. And then the other one, which is getting a complete redesign, would have been that's a PSD file. Is this an image? Yeah, this is an wait. Oh, this one. Wait, yeah, this one. This is the other one. I did finish this one, and I drew something for it 2024. But then I'm going to redesign this one entirely. It's like this. I mean, this character is basically just going to be gone, but yeah, there's something. It would have a similar like motif and stuff with like the colors and everything, but it is going to be redesigned from top to bottom. You can make your OC to be cool, right? Yeah, yeah. Like my mascot, more or less, is Murasaki-chan, like the one on the screen. Actually, wait, you can. Oh wait, you can actually see the full version of her. Hold on. Where is that saved? Like this is how it more or less looks. I originally, when I was drawing this a couple months ago, I was gonna see if I could draw it in a way so I could like make it animated. That is very difficult to do. So, that's why she's just static. But yeah, I do have another idea for like an opening, like a stream starting screen to do it. It's like that one. I have ideas drafted for it of how it would look, or like how the animation would look, but I haven't worked on that one. PNG, yeah, PNG. Yeah. Oh, actually, to be honest, this is actually probably one of my favorite pieces I've done this year. I think this was right before I learned that new lighting technique, so this is how I used to do things. But yeah, I really like how this one turned out, especially the eyes. This was one of my favorites. I'm a fan. You're great. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Man, I've got this piece to finish. I don't know. It'll probably be at least like another week before this one's done. And then I've got another NSFW one that I was working on, but like I can't do that one on stream. So the emotes I'm making them. So I've got to make the first 5 to upload them. But yeah, those should be available within a month. Yeah, I wanted to draw them myself, So I've got them all sketched out for how they're going to look, and then now I gotta finish them. But yes, the emotes, there should be emotes coming soon. Well, within a month. Actually, you know what? Here, I can show you what they're going to look like roughly. These are just my very simple sketches, but oh, it's not my recents. Go back to whip folder. That's color samples. Oh wait, technically she's not. Okay, hold on. Technically she's not wearing a shirt. Give me 1 sec. Just gotta put a sensor over this. Okay, should be fun. But yeah, so like this would be, oops. It's like this would be a new, what do you call those things? I don't know. I forget. Whatever the things that streamers normally use, like for their face and everything. Like this would be a new one I'm gonna add in for like if I'm doing games, and then these are all the emote patterns that I'm working on. So this is just a rough layout, and then yeah, I'll be drawing them in more detail soon. Should be, yeah, yeah. I have to double check. Twitch recommends, I think it's PNG. I forget, they have a recommendation of either PNG or JPEG for your emotes. I don't remember which one though. But yeah, so those should be coming soon. I'm going to finish up. So I only have these last 2 pieces to do. This one and then the other one I'm working on off stream. And hopefully I can get those done by next weekend. And then I'm going to fully do the emotes and then the other stream asset that I want to do. And then we'll be cooking. No, you're good. Don't worry. I am actually criminally slow when it comes to drawing. Yeah. No, I appreciate you being here. It's nice to have someone, who's chatting with you as well as you're drawing. Breaks up the silence, which is nice. Yeah, because I think actually, hold on, let me see how many. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I've been doing this piece so far for 35 hours, which is long, but it still feels short because I don't know. This one, I haven't had much trouble while doing this one. It's just been really, really fun. Like the sketching. Hold on, where's the sketch? What's up here? It's like the sketch in and of itself took me, I don't know how many hours, a lot of hours. But like I was just having fun, like as I was doing this one. So like it doesn't feel all that long, but realistically it'll probably be like another, if I had to guess, maybe 15 hours to finish the rest of this. Let's see. Okay. So we need to. Here, we'll do the hair. Actually, no, we'll do the face. Turn this off. You a machine. That's funny, like I draw less in the daytime and I've started to end up drawing a lot more at nighttime just because it's, I don't know, it feels more comfortable because it's like after my workout and after I've already like eaten dinner and everything. So like I don't have to do anything else. So it's just like I can just sit there and just draw for hours until like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. See. Oh, let me do it this way actually. Skin. Okay. is Arya. I think my fave character from the game is Arya 2B. Arya. Actually, let me go see who that is. I don't remember that name. Yeah, they did a collab with for 2B. I think the first time was last year, and then they did it again earlier this year. They definitely buffed her compared to how she looks in Nier, but she looks great. Arya. Oh, the opera singer Arya. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think Arya was like a launch unit, if I remember correctly. I still have to finish that game. Like, I bought it, I don't know, however many years ago, and it's just been sitting there and I haven't finished it yet. Actually, rather, I haven't even started it yet. It's on my list of games to play. I'm finishing Stellar Blade right now, and then I think the next game I'll play will be Kenna Bridge of Spirits. I'm hoping to do that on stream, but it'll just depend. I think I have like another 15 or so hours of Stellar Blade to finish. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely fun to do that. Oops, wrong way. This way. Yeah, okay. And then I want it to be round, maybe. Let's see. Let's do like this. It is a very, very, very fun game. Like, I started it last year and I played for a while, and then like I got really busy, so then I haven't played. And then I started playing it again like 2 weeks ago to finish it up. It's a lot of fun. I don't like the jump scares, but the rest of it's very fun. Let me see. So of this, where are the eyes? Okay, so it comes down. Let me see. It's an angle, so okay. Let me switch. This part's fine. Oops. Okay, and then yeah, I think you got plenty of time though to play Stellar Blade. 'Cause I don't think the sequel comes out until maybe 2028. You stream daily. I try to. But for the most part, I usually try to stream Monday to Friday, and then Saturday or Sunday, depending on if I'm available. The last couple of days was I had a lot going on, so I had to get a bunch of things done. But yeah, for the most part, I try to stream every day, and then like usually early afternoonish, like between 11 and 4, or 11 for Eastern time, Toronto. Let's see. Yeah, I have the auto mod set up to deal with that, and sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't, and I don't understand. Okay, so let's do that, and then, oops, wrong way. Oh, wait. Okay, you know what? We'll fill that in after. filter the word you can't say. So that's the weird. So like I did put that in there, and I saw it working sometimes, and other times not. To be fair, I probably should have read the message just to make sure it had the same word in it. Hold on. Let me check if CloudBot's actually doing what it's supposed to. Cast protection. What? What is this? What? I could have sworn I turned it on. What? No entertainment. Not tools. Simple protection. Yeah, word protection's on. Oh. Oh, you added verification email and phone too. I believe so. See, because they can't post links. Oh, you know what? I think it's because the actual word itself is maybe different. I might have to pay attention the next time I see it then. Because I have the word in here under the blacklist, but it sometimes still goes through. Okay. The bots are definitely evolving. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look the next time I see it go through again, because it kept doing it, and then like I put it under the blacklist so it would just auto delete it, and then I saw it would auto delete for like the first couple of streams, and now I'm seeing it again. So the word itself may have been tweaked a little bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's hair over here. Turn the face off again. Oops. And put this here. Oops. Oh, fave anime. That is a tough one. Let me think. So I think, so favorite from when I was younger, I would say probably like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. It's like I grew up with those. Recently, one of my faves has been Frieren. That one is just outstanding. Another one I really like. Let me see. The name's escaping me at the moment. Let me see. Oh, that's really tough. I mean, I do like My Dress Up Darling. I don't know if I would say that's my favorite though. I'm not gonna lie. One of the ones that I really enjoyed when I first watched it was How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. I really enjoyed that show. It also has art, like it's also the characters are designed from one of my favorite artists. That was one of my favorite shows. And then recently, Sound Euphonium. I've been watching that one this year. That is very, very good. Hell's Paradise, ReZero are good too. I haven't seen Hell's Paradise or ReZero. I know ReZero's on its like fourth or fifth season now, isn't it? I hear about that one a lot. I just haven't watched it yet. I have so many things on my backlog that I need to get to. Like my only time to watch like backlog anime is when I'm like working out on the treadmill or something. Cause like most of like current season stuff, like I just watch normally, but then like all the backlog stuff is like I have to watch it while I'm working out. Cause I don't have as much time. Yeah. Something that I would say it's not necessarily my favorite, but is a good guilty pleasure is Solo Leveling. It's just like fun to watch. It is, yeah, but try Hell's Paradise Seasons. It's good. You know what? I'll probably give it a watch, or I'll give it a try because like I'm almost done. Which one is it? I'm finishing Oshinoko in the next few days because I forgot to watch the rest of the most recent season. So I have a couple episodes left to watch on that one, and then I have a new, and then like I have to find a new show to watch in the meantime, or like while I'm working out. Yeah, it's funny. Like I know people for whatever reason just like don't like Solo Leveling, but it's just so much fun to watch. It's like you just turn your mind off and enjoy. I appreciate what they do. They have a lot of fun with it. Get this. Oops. Yeah, it's just like it's just good old fashioned fun. That and the music is actually really, really killer. Let me see. Hold on. I might make a mistake on this. Turn the face back on. This is lower, this is higher. Okay, so we can erase this then. Okay, there we go. Any pieces of the face I missed? Maybe like, let me see. Don't want to do that. Nah. Great meeting you, dude. I gotta get going. Have a great stream. I'll watch streams when I can. Oh no, thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Socially buffering. Yeah, whenever you're free, feel free to drop by and say hey. I know I said butterfly a handful of times. I apologize. All guys have a great day. You too. Okay, so let's soften this part on the face a little. I like the way this is. Okay, we're gonna do the rest of that. Okay. Let's see. How does this look now? Oh, okay. We'll have to add more light to the face then, maybe. Okay. Let's put a bit more in. Oops. Okay. Yeah, it looks better. Yeah, okay. Let's fix up. Okay, let's fix this part. Oh, it's already. And then this part's fine. Okay. Oops, wrong way. Wait, this is part of the cast shadow. So we just have to soften this piece then. And leave that as a harder edge. Okay. Oh, I gotta stretch. It's fine. Okay. just means we have... Okay, so that just means we have the hair left. Okay. I think... How does that look? Oh, actually, looks pretty good. Okay, let's do. Oops. You and you fill these. This should be, yeah, this should be dark. Okay. Okay, so if there's light here, only. Oops. Do it this way. Oh, yeah, just follow the shadow I did. Okay. But then this one's also on top of it, so should lose a bit. That. Oops. Okay, so that makes sense. This is it. The shadow. And then this stays. Actually, I can probably lighten this a little. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Okay, and then this. We can probably do. Actually, yeah, keep it in line with this shadow. Oh, wait. Actually, that makes no sense. Keep it in line with that shadow. Yeah, keep it in line with that shadow. This one's on top of it, so it should have a bit of. Yeah, there we go. There's nothing on top of this one, so this one can go the way it is. That's not her hair. We'll do this. Yeah. Watch that. Okay. This is underneath. Oh, that does work. Perfect. Let's see. It's coming straight down. Should put it towards this side. This stays in the light. I think keep that in the light when we do. Let me see.